So welcome to a rather special Newcastle Central, one that I wasn't really ever anticipating on doing. And I want to say a big thank you. Just in the last day or two we ticked over 500 subscribers. It also coincided with 30,000 views on the videos. I've only been doing Newcastle Central for about 8-9 months now. I think I started on YouTube back in June or July of last year. Kind of had a bit of a whirlwind. I did a whole bunch of the bestboard work and got track laid down, and then there was a little bit of a breather, and then I had a whirlwind when I was doing the switch panel and the electrics, and then not a whole lot happened. Started building platforms, and then that kind of went quiet, and then finally this final platform build is what's kind of going on now. So yeah, I never really started Newcastle Central with the idea of trying to gain a whole bunch of subscribers. It was never really something I looked at. I was really doing it just as a way for me to keep track myself of what I'm doing out here. But I have now come to realize that YouTube really is a community, and there's a whole bunch of people who are following along and are regularly commenting on videos and giving each other ideas and tips and suggestions. And I'm not going to try and call out anyone in particular, because I'll just forget people and then feel bad about it later. But I did want to say thank you to all 500 plus people that subscribe and follow along, and 30-some thousand views is way more than I expected. When I see people, some of the switch panel videos of by themselves have got 6, 7, 8,000 views. That seems like a pretty popular one, and then the platforms are starting to get into over 1,000 views, almost 2,000 views on some of those. So it's pretty cool that again, when I started, I saw some of the big YouTube channels, and I figured no one's ever going to really pay attention. But now that I think Newcastle Central is starting to take shape, as you can see behind me, it's actually been kind of cool the last few nights. Being out here, it's been warm in here now that I'm insulated, and I've got a little bit of a heater going. I've got trans with DC-DC decoders that actually work. I've got clean electrics. I've got a couple of new trans, the DMUs, the Class 108 and 105. So it's actually been kind of cool in the last few days, just being out here and having trans run around in the background. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a running session as well, which I'm kind of excited about as well. It's probably the first time really I've been able to do a video of a running session. I've kind of hinted and teased at it a number of times, and then whenever I've tried it, the trends just haven't been reliable enough to do it, but I think they are now, so we'll soon find out. I know a lot of people also do like subscriber giveaways and stuff when they hit 500 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers, 2,000 subscribers, whatever. I would love to do something like that. I think a lot of people that follow along and regularly watch the channel know that I'm actually based in the US. I'm just outside of Seattle. So Newcastle Central came about because I grew up in the UK around the Durham and Newcastle area, so I still call that home, even though I'd been in the US since 2006. But unfortunately, I'm not really in a position where I can mail a whole bunch of prizes back. So I guess my running session, actually getting to see trends for once going through Newcastle Central, is about the best giveaway that I can probably give you. But thank you very much again to people that have followed along, that do comment. I do really appreciate it. Time zones are difficult when some of you people do live streams, so I try and join where I can. I'm often a day or two behind on watching videos and commenting. But yeah, very thankful for everyone that has followed along. If you're new to the channel, if you just picked up, do go back and look at some of the switch panel builds, look at some of the earlier platform builds and things like that. And hopefully moving forward, we'll be able to stay somewhat regular. I've got a little bit of work and travel coming up here in the next few weeks. This is why there's been this again. I kind of go in bursts and flurries of activity when I get an opportunity. So hopefully we'll see some more progress as we come up over the summer, now that I can get out here. I'm more motivated with trends running and stuff like that. So thanks everyone, and enjoy this little running session.